All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing Resident Evil 2. And I don't... Oh, never mind. I do remember exactly where we were. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I don't remember what I was doing. Oh boy, do I remember what I was doing. Because it's been, I think, a week exactly today. I don't know about that, but I'm taking a guess. Yeah, a week exactly. But I do remember. I remember being in the sewers at one point, getting through the sewers, getting through the factory, arriving at the labs, dying shortly after arriving at the labs, and then loading back in to the sewers. I remember that. So this one's on me because I played for like an hour and a half straight without ever saving my game, which is why, new rule, someone like every 30 minutes or so ish, it needs to just be like, have you saved recently? Because I don't save when I play RE1, RE2, because I get so casual about it. I'm like, oh, I know this game. I'm not worried about dying. I'm not gonna die. Make a save game redeem. Actually, hold on a second. That's not the worst idea. I could write something really quick in the bot. Hold on. Exclamation point save. Alias save game. Now, where did that go? Hold on. This is actually a funny idea for the Resident Evil streams in particular. How long is like 30 minutes in seconds, chat? It would be 1500? No. 1800 seconds. Is it not working? Ah, it worked. Just delayed reaction. Okay, it worked. There. The bot, if you do that, the bot will just quickly ping me directly and be like, hey, did you save? It has 30 minutes of cooldown on it, so it doesn't get spammed to hell and back. It has to be like a good every once in a while. Start a timer. Okay. My controls are close enough, I think. Or is it the exact same? I don't know. I get worried doing Resi streams after playing another tank control Resi game for like a week straight, because there's always just tiny... I have 30 Magnum shots? Tiny differences in controls and such between games, right? Where exactly am I at? Okay. Okay. I know exactly where we're at. Got it. I had to think my way through that map for a second. If anyone else had that idea, he would have called it brilliant, but because I suggested it, it's not the worst idea in the world. No. If False had suggested it, I would have said it's not the worst idea too. All right, Leon. Let's get her going. I know that you're not looking your best right now. But let's try to get back to the lab in a timely manner. I should have already... Oh, yeah, it's because we're doing B scenario. That's why I have 30 magnum shots. We've got that Mr. X ammo surplus going on. I can check it later. It's fine. I don't know if I did put the medallion in there yet, but I can check it on the way back. I don't have to worry about that right now. What are we drinking? What's the actual flavor of this? Sparkling starfruit pineapple Celsius. I guess starfruit pineapple. I don't know why they felt the need for the sparkling. X gave it to you? Gave me 30 magnum shots, yes. Never had that. I think this is consistently my favorite Celsius flavor. The starfruit pineapple. It's really just pineapple, to be honest. It's pretty much just pineapple Celsius, to be honest. But I really, it's probably my favorite Celsius. I get it pretty consistently. Fantasy vibe, or is it paradise? It's tropical vibe. Close enough. Ada! Every time that plays, I think it's gonna be a whole cutscene, and then it's just immediately back in my control to walk over to her.
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up.
Tastes like citrus. Do they? I don't know if I've ever had starfruit, actually.
Don't mention it.
On the existence of novels for the Anderson Resident Evil movies.
Never mind. Let's just get out of here.
I mean, they probably exist. Surely, if you're bringing them up. Oh my god, I forgot the... Oh, hold on, Ada, we have to go back. It doesn't matter how many times I play Resident Evil 2. I'm going to forget this at least every other time. At least every other time I'm going to forget to raise the fucking bridge again. Honestly, I think that they designed it like this. Just to fuck with you. Being 100%, I think that the bridge only being raised from way back here is just so that you like lower it, you go across it, you don't really think about it. And then when you get up to the other side, you see the gap and you're like, oh, I have to backtrack to raise it again. And normally I say normally, half of the time I'm on top of it. I remember to raise it on my way over. This time was not one of those times. They do. There's a lot of novelizations for the Resident Evil franchise. I don't believe any of them are canon at this point, because most of them were in like the early 2000s. And to my understanding, I haven't read them, but from what I've heard, they were kind of like dubiously canon at best, because they would like be fairly consistent with the games and stuff. And like the lore established in the games, but they would also apparently contradict them quite a bit, from what I've heard. But nowadays with all the remakes and like the sort of new canon of Resident Evil, it's probably safe to say that at least as far as that goes, they're not. They might be canon to like the old Resident Evil canon, but Capcom started throwing that one out back in 2019, so... And I don't mind. There are people who are really upset about old canon just not being canon anymore. But like, I kind of like having two similar yet different timelines for Resi, but then had their own insane shit in them. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard, is that they were fairly consistent, but like there were things in them that made them questionable. They had a huge play booth for the new Monster Hunter. Oh yeah, that's Capcom's big thing that they're pushing right now. Huh. And now that I just kind of thought of that, we got the Metacritic page leak for Resident Evil 9. And so my brain, like I've been saying, yeah, we're probably gonna see RE9 pop up at the Game Awards with a reveal this year. But Capcom is already going so hard on Monster Hunter Wild. I wonder if they would overlap that and RE9. Maybe they would. Maybe they would just go for like the most insane sales quarter in the company's history. I don't know. It probably would be insane sales for them. Launching Monster Hunter and Resident Evil within the same quarter would probably just print money. Can't see them overlapping them. That's what I'm saying. Like, they could make a shit ton of money in one quarter by releasing both. I guess maybe they could potentially, because Resi always comes out in the early half of the year, but they could still then like push RE9 to the end of quarter 2. That could probably work for them reasonably well, now that I think about it. I think Village came out in May, if I remember right. And I really only remember that because I was still in college at the time. And I distinctly remember working on a group project for a game design like course, not like a general at that point. Working on a group project, and the week that Village came out, like no one in our group got a fucking thing done, because legit like 5 out of the 6 people in our group were all just playing Resident Evil Village the whole week. Like whenever we had free time, we were playing RE Village. We were not working on the group project. We ended up procrastinating pretty hard on that project because all of us were just like collectively playing Village. Makes way more business sense to have them come out in different quarters. Yeah, RE is always first half of the year. Like, really, as long as I can remember. The only one that I wouldn't be sure on that would be like RE6. Okay, RE6 was October. 7 was early, right? 7 was in January. So yeah, for like the last 7 years, almost 8 years now, consistently, Resident Evil has always come out in the first half of the year. And it works well for them. I would normally be like, I don't know why they do that, but like, clearly it's working. Look at the RE sales. It works for them. Oh. Magnum time. Boosh. Get out of my tram. Boosh. Boosh. First half of the year. Yeah, February, apparently. Make crazy sales no matter when it releases. True. But I think early half works so well for them because like they could easily release in the later half of the year and still get, like they could release an RE game in October, September, whatever, and still sell like crazy because it's Resident Evil. But like nothing's coming out in, you know, March or April when they are typically releasing Resident Evil games right now. So it only really makes it better because there's no like you know, potential fans who might choose to buy, I don't know, I'm just pulling one out of my ass here before someone is like, what? Someone might choose to buy like Call of Duty instead with their $70. You don't have that if you release in like January or April. Nothing comes out that time of year. February, March are pretty packed nowadays. Like the last few years, February and March have been pretty busy, but outside of that, the first half of the year, it's pretty empty. Whoa, hold on. Back to the pistol. I'm not about to lightning hawk these zombies. Maybe I just want to back up. I don't know. Yeah, that was a good call. I was like, I don't know if I want to round that corner right now. I hear a lot of footsteps. Help me out, Ada. Come on. How much ammo can we have by the end of the B scenario? Let's see. I'm here from the coding mines. Oh, it hit the one on the left. Oh, Tibby. Let Ada in here. Come on. Okay, maybe she's just not gonna come in. That's fine. I can do it on my own. I don't need you, Ada. I was doing fine without you. Just for the record. Oh, I completely forgot. Shotgun parts sitting in that corner. I think I had a shit ton of shotgun shells in the item box too. Before we left. I think I had like 30 or so in there. Remakes and OG are both canon because one is the real story while the other is based on government reports. This is like the Twin Snakes, like common headcanon that fans use. A lot of people say that the Twin Snakes is simply the events of Metal Gear Solid 1 as Otacon tells them, like after the fact. Which I think is just kind of silly. It's fun. It does kind of make sense with like the exaggerated action and everything. But the Twin Snakes, as unfortunate as it really is, in my opinion, is fairly clearly the like true version of the story, at least as far as Kojima was concerned, because every MGS1 reference after the Twin Snakes came out was specifically pointing towards the Twin Snakes, which I don't love, but like the dude wanted that to be the version that we all remembered. I don't know why, but he did. Thank you, Clone Troopa. Appreciate it. Is that the first RE video that you've come across? Of mine, that is? I'm curious. You know, algorithm things. Aside from the disc change reference, that's true. The disc change joke in MGS4. But then, like every other thing in MGS4, like they use cutscenes from the Twin Snakes in some of the footage. They use a lot of the voices from the Twin Snakes, like Naomi and Mei Ling, in the like flashbacks and cutscenes and stuff. It's weird, but Kojima was like, yep, this is the better version, I think.
Arrived. There must be something hidden here.
All right, Ada, you do your thing there. I'm gonna try to manage this disaster of an inventory. Here, let me grab this. Those are Magnum rounds on the table. Those are Magnum rounds over there. Hold on. It's really starting to become a party now. Beautiful. Have you ever seen an item box this satisfyingly organized? Maybe you have. Oh, it's glorious. The full size. The long barrel. The boomstick. I'll bring that thing out when we're down in the labs. Absolutely. Give me you. They use stuff from the original too? Where do they use stuff from the original? In like 4. Unless you don't mean 4, in which case just, I mean, go ahead anyway. The boomstick. 34, well, hold on. 42 Magnum rounds on Leon's person right now. I love B scenario. I absolutely love the B scenarios. I don't know why they give you so much more ammo, but part of that could just be that I do actually fight Mr. X. That could be very true, that that's like pretty much the main reason that at least I end up with so much ammo. That's probably plenty. I can't imagine I'm gonna need anything more than that. All right, Ada, you wait right here. Leon has the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Oh, map. Hold on. So when's the no item box challenge run? I think RE1 remake is where we'll have to start doing that. Balanced with no auto aim in mind? No. The Japanese versions of RE1 and 2 both had auto aim. It was in the Western releases that they removed auto aim from RE1 and then made it an alternate control scheme that you could go in and toggle, but you had to know that that was a thing in RE2. I didn't even know that was a thing until chat told me, like, last month. So, yeah, unless you know that one of the control schemes in RE2 has auto aim, you just wouldn't know. I've played RE2 without auto aim my entire life. A key to activate the control panel, the letter U is engraved. The up key. I will turn on the monitor. Oh no! It's the Kool-Aid Man again! Is it in the manual? I don't think so. Oh Jesus, that's surprisingly intense flashing. Uh-oh. Oh God. Oh, my auto aim. Oh God, I'm panicking. It's fine. We're fine. Ah, shells, okay. I was hoping for more Magnum rounds. That would have been sweet. It's very camera shy. All right, Leon, we go. On the topic of the of RE1, the PS1 release being harder in the West, specifically, Resident Evil 1 also gives you less ammo and healing items per playthrough than the Japanese version does. Weirdly. Which I never knew until I got my hands on a Japanese version and tried it out. And I was kind of shocked by, and I think, oh, I could be misremembering this one. I think it gives you less ink ribbons as well. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure on that. But I think the US release gives you like 2 per pickup. Or is that just a Chris playthrough thing? Am I misremembering? I might be. Wouldn't those be under his uniform? What, the shells that we just looted? Don't ask where Leon searched to find these rounds, okay? All that matters is that we got them. You don't need to know where. In American releases of Castlevania, Yeah, and you know, Devil May Cry had a lot of similar stuff for like the whole first 3 entries. It was just kind of a common thing back then for games to be harder here than they were in Japan. Because, well, American gamers at the time enjoyed more difficult games, like in game testing and stuff. Generally, feedback was more positive when the game was a little more difficult in the West. And as like on top of that, game rentals were huge here in a way that they just weren't in Japan. Like game rentals were in Japan, certainly, but like the whole space, I guess, the industry, if you will, for game rentals wasn't as big there as it was here. Oh my God, more Magnum rounds. Holy shit. All right, 46 total. You can search Mr. X multiple times. Just press the button again. No way. There's actually no way. Are you serious? Did I know that you could search him, but I didn't know that you could search him multiple times in one go? Oh my God. I'm gonna have to try it on Claire B then, because we're not gonna get more Mr. X encounters for a while. Yeah, that is the last one, right? Aside from, you know. See, now I'm even more excited. Oh my God, she's dead.
Ada! Ada! Can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
I've always loved that cutscene. I'm feeling ignored. Did you comment it on there? I might have just forgotten, legitimately. I was just happy, what's it? In the comments of the RE2 video, the amount of people who never knew that you could loot him. Like that already just had me thrilled that I included that, because I was like, yeah, I don't think a lot of people know about this. And then the comments, like most people did not know. There were so many comments of like, wait, what? It's worth killing him? You're not supposed to just run away from Mr. X every time? This is something about just like the way the game is designed in general and the way that he's presented. It feels like Capcom wanted you to fight him since they gave you rewards for doing it. Oh, fuck. But just like everyone kind of assumed that it wasn't going to be worth it after he got up the first time. I feel like we all kind of collectively saw that happen and then went, okay, no, it's not worth shooting him. Oh, I can't see very well. Where is he going? Answered. Oh, Swift. We have so many Magnum shots. You're totally going to be doing co-op for Outbreak and Operation Raccoon City. For the videos, classified. For the streams, probably not. Just because with my schedule, it's like impossible for me to get things scheduled for my streams. Granted, I rarely want to, but whenever I do, it's like I stream in the middle of the day. Just because of the way that my schedule is. So most people can't consistently do that, especially in the week. Motor has been stopped due to problems with overheating.
Welcome back.
Smooth, Leon.
Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
Is it just me, or does everybody always ignore what I say? I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you.
Oh.
I
know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
Didn't you just find out that your boyfriend is dead like an hour ago?
I'll be right back.
This feels a bit sudden. Feels like you moved on really easily. This dialogue is incredible. I know. It's something special. RE3 doesn't get a whole lot better. Actually, RE3 has, I don't know. I think RE3 is a little better than 2. Actually, it's kind of hard to say. I don't know if I could pick between them in terms of just like which game has more goofy, funny lines. Like unintentionally funny stuff. I don't know. I don't know which game has more. It probably is 2, but I think a lot of that is just having 2 unique scenarios compared to 3. 3 still has plenty. Neither of them compare to RE1. Neither of them are even close. God, I love RE1's dialogue and writing so much. Leon just has a way with the ladies. He really does. He's like the least smooth in this game. And she's still just like, Leon, I think I have feelings for you, Leon. And he's like, and she's just like, I know. It's sudden, but I mean it. He struggles so much, and yet it works so well for him. It's kind of shocking. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, just drop the pistol at this point. I literally have more shotgun shells than pistol rounds, too. Here with the correct take on old RE acting and writing. It being bad and cheesy is fine, because these are based on old shitty horror movies that had bad acting. People say that. Look, here's my take that I feel like is kind of, well, of course everyone's gonna feel like their take on it is the best, but I feel like I have a pretty mild take on it, or sorry, pretty lukewarm, if you will. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but the acting is not bad intentionally, and it's not bad because like the source material they were basing it off of is bad. Especially if you go back and listen to interviews like from the actors, particularly of RE1 and 2. The acting is bad because they were hiring actors who had little to no experience, who just happened to be like, you know, English-speaking actors in Japan at the time. And because so few people at the Capcom office spoke English, and because so few actors that they hired spoke Japanese, there was crazy communication issues while working with those actors, and the language barrier was really brutal when trying to like actually direct them. So what we got was this, and I wouldn't change it. I love this shit, but it's bad. But it's like fun bad, but it's bad. I like it, but it's bad. You know? I love having these games, especially now with the remakes, right? Because like now we actually have like RE2 with good, like, high-quality professional acting. But then also we have, like, this fun little time capsule of RE2 with, like, really goofy B-movie schlocky acting. And I like that we have both. Like, that's perfect. It's perfect. We read this last time, so I'm gonna skip it. It unintentionally fits what they were inspired by. It does. Yoink the ink ribbons. What a mansion! God, I love Barry Burton. I'm sorry, I have 65 shotgun shells with this boomstick. I don't think we'll need to touch the pistol for the rest of the run, to be honest. I think we have enough shells to just use this the whole rest of the way. Probably with plenty to spare, actually. Barry Burton is legitimately one of my favorite Resident Evil characters. And it, as weird as it sounds, it's not even because I love him from like a writing or even like a character's perspective all that much. It's legitimately just because his performance in Resident Evil 1 is so unforgettably silly and just so wildly entertaining that he will always be one of my favorites. Like, I will never not love Barry Burton just because of that. Original Barry Burton voice actor is also a fan. Yeah, I've seen a lot of interviews with him, like, in recent years. He's been fairly active with the RE community. I saw that the original actress for Rebecca Chambers is like trying to get more involved. Like, she only recently like found out how big of a deal her performance in Resident Evil was. She just kind of remembered it as like this one random shoot that she did during her time in Japan and forgot about it for like almost 30 years. And then eventually the Residents of Evil guys reached out and got in contact with her and were like, no, Resident Evil is a really big deal. And you were one of like the most memorable characters in the original game. Like, she genuinely had no idea how big that role of hers actually was. She genuinely just forgot about it for like 25 plus years, which I think is hilarious. Because that also kind of just goes to show how weird the whole shoot with those actors actually was back during the production of the original. It's just so like, a lot of them have no idea how big it was. Like, I know Jill's actress was a similar thing, where people only found her fairly recently and like filled her in on how insanely big her role was. But she just doesn't want to like be in the public light like that. She really wants nothing to do with it, which is fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect it. Oh, shit. Hold on, we gotta go back this way. But yeah, I know that Jill's actress also just really had no idea how big that role was until recently. I think a lot of them have echoed that. That to them, it just kind of felt like a random little 2-day job during their time in Japan that they forgot about almost immediately afterwards. And then, years later, they found out. It's wild. I can't imagine like doing just a random little acting gig and having it kind of be a shit show and feeling like it was just not going to go anywhere. And then like 25 years later, you find out that you were one of like the foundational pieces of, of a franchise as big as Resident Evil, simply put. Important when Capcom remembers she exists. Hey, they had her in like that one movie a little bit. And there's Zero. Yeah, Rebecca. It's so weird with Rebecca Chambers. I feel like that's a character who, like, Capcom does nothing with Rebecca ever. They've kind of just forgotten about her at this point. But there are so many Resident Evil fans who love Rebecca Chambers. Like, it's almost like there's this weird disconnect between Capcom and the fans in regards to her character. Wesker's desk? Oh, yeah. That's also something. God, I love this shotgun. Bow! Half the body blown off. Jesus. She has one game. Yeah, and she's the side character for one game. She really didn't get a whole lot, did she? Why can I weirdly, like, not remember what I'm doing here? This is my boomstick. Insert all good shotgun references here. Particularly Evil Dead ones. Zero came significantly later after 1. That's very fair. However...
Ada? Where did she go?
Sorry. However, 0 and the remake of 1 were in production at the same time. And they didn't take that opportunity to link them. Also, I'll say this about Zero's story. They didn't need to use Rebecca in the first place. There were other Alpha Team members who, like, made brief appearances in RE1 who you could have included as, like, the protagonists of Zero, maybe to a little less fanfare, I guess. Like, at least Rebecca was one of the main 4 characters from the original. Or sorry, 5, if you include Wesker, sorry. But, like, you could have had it be Enrico or Richard. You mean Bravo? No, the Jill and Chris and Barry, that's Bravo team. Wesker, those guys are Bravo team. Because you could have done really the exact same story and just not had Rebecca be the main character. Because really the only thing that ended up doing was giving us this weird kind of continuity with with Rebecca's character, or continuity issue rather, sorry, with Rebecca's character. They're Alpha? No, they're Bravo, man. Hold on. Stars Alpha Team. Ah, shit. I do have it mixed up. Shit. Wait, what? Oh, just a weird picture on the wiki. I pulled up one of the wiki, like, gallery pictures just has, like, all the members of both. I did have it mixed up. Alpha's elite? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Now I'm like, wait a minute. God damn it. Where's my original? There it is. No, I got it right in my video. Okay. I was like, oh god, did I fuck it up in my RE1 video? Did I have them mixed up? No, I had it right there. Thank god. That made me worry. I was like, did no one ever catch that? And I'm only just now realizing it was wrong. He wears sunglasses at night. He wears sunglasses everywhere. I wonder if he canonically has a a light sensitivity. Like a certain Kazuhira Miller does. Give me the fuse. Thank you. That would be a great... I love that that even was a thing that MGS5 made canon. Was Miller's light sensitivity being why he always has glasses. You mean liquid? No, actual Miller. Not Liquid Miller. Oh my god, Liquid Miller is such a good name. That's locked. The gate will need the power on. Rebecca has dissociative identity disorder. She is a defenseless, timid girl during the day and a cold professional killer at night. Is that what it is? Rebecca just like personality flips between games and forgets all the events of RE0? That weirdly has more sound continuity than what Capcom actually gave us. So... It's like red cat eyes. His eyes change a lot, actually. The red eyes were RE5. In Code Veronica, he had like yellow cat eyes. Prior to that, we never saw his eyes, but he didn't have any superpowers prior to that. So I'm assuming that's a post Tyrant Kebab thing with the cat eyes. Unless there's lore that I don't know. I don't think he had any superpowers before that. Oh, fuck's sake. These guys killed me on the last run, so I have to actually be a little careful. The last Leon, or no, Claire. We died to them on the Claire run, didn't we? Because I didn't do another Leon run yet. These RE2 streams have been so spread out. The stream schedule is such a shit show at this point. I stacked on way too many games thinking that I had time for all of them. I did not, in fact. Well, to be fair, as far as like the kind of 5 main series that I had going, those were fine. Those were perfectly fine. I had time for all of those. I froze. I panicked when I saw them. I just actually like locked up. I didn't even push any buttons. I didn't think these guys were gonna be here. Come here. This is my boomstick. Bitch. This is such a good shotgun. I love this shotgun. This would have been nice a minute ago. I kind of forgot that that was there. What was I talking about a second ago? Oh yeah, it's the new releases that fucked me up. Like SH2 Remake. I was like, yeah, this is a little crowded now, but it's fine. Not realizing that the game was like 20 hours long and we're still going, but that's besides the point. And then Black Ops 6 campaign actually being pretty damn good, and like I want to play through the rest of that on stream. Granted, that should only be like 2 more streams. It's a COD campaign. It can't be that long. Even when it's me who like takes little pauses to yap and is just really thorough and likes to see everything and all that. Even for me, it should only be like 2 more streams for that. And Silent Hill 2, we probably also have 2 more streams. I would say we're within the last 2 on that. We got to the hotel yesterday. The hotel is great so far, by the way. This is the one that we read last time. One of these notes is new for the B scenario. That's not the one that's new. Started Final Fantasy 16 and rumors of it being Game of Thrones are not at all exaggerated. Oh no, neither of these are new. Never mind. I thought one of these was new for B scenario. It's a lot longer. Yeah, the original Silent Hill 2 takes me like 8 hours-ish to play through. How many hours do I have on Remake right now? You guys won't be able to see. I don't have display capture on, but I can check it real quick. Oh no! Oh no, I accidentally opened Steam Big Picture mode. How did I even do this? I have 20 and a half hours on Silent Hill 2. Bro, it's so laggy too. Oh my god. Exit Steam. Jesus Christ. I wish you guys could have seen that. That was a disaster. I didn't even know that they updated Big Picture to look like that. It's got a whole new look since the last time I saw it. Save. I need to save soon. This isn't the master key though. I guess we could go back up the elevator to save. I'm not doing that. Yeah, fuck it. I brought the boomstick. Come here, bitches. Yes. Fuck your super liquors. I brought the shotgun. This thing is nuts. Oh. 2 boxes of shells? $70 shotgun shells in total. 70. And 27 magnum shots. Boys, I think we're gonna be fine for the rest of the run, actually. Yeah, I saw the Dragon Age consensus has kind of switched back now that the full build is available for reviewers. It seems like a lot of people who were positive on the preview build are now saying like, yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's only yellow. We're good. Sorry, what I've been seeing is a lot of like, this is a game that is great for like 10 hours. And then you're kind of sick of it. Apparently, it's a game that, for them getting that big chunky 7-hour preview, like even that was, you know, they were pretty positive on it, but apparently it just gets kind of exhausting after you've played enough of it, which is unfortunate for Dragon Age. Peppa Pig bad. Oh man, maybe I do need to take a trip back. I've got so much shit. Skill Up was pretty disappointed. Yeah, Skill Up was very positive on the preview build too. Like that's a good example of it. I wonder if that's kind of what his thing was. Cause he did put out like a pretty positive preview video. You can't jump scare me. I have the shotgun. Oh, fuck. He was a little faster than expected. What is that other one doing? He's trying to climb the walls. Okay, let's free up some space and play it safe since I haven't saved in a long time. There's an item box and typewriter down here. I've never seen him be so negative for an hour-long review. Wow. That's so weird. Am I... Was it Ralph or Austin who did the preview video, actually? Could that have been it? Maybe? Was it Austin that did the preview? And Ralph just feels very, very differently on it than Austin did. Fuck. I'm just gonna... Bro, we're so late in the game. Fuck it. If there ever was, like, a point in the game where you just realize that triple green herbs might as well be worth it, this would be one of those times. Have you seen how many green herbs I've got in that box? If there ever was a time for triple green herbs, now's the time. The combat's also very bad. Reviewers dropped the game to very easy just to get through it quicker. Was the area and world art? The art direction does, in the new Dragon Age, does look really good, but it doesn't feel like Dragon Age. Like, it's great art direction. It doesn't feel anything like Dragon Age. So it's kind of one of those things where you're like, man, this in any other game would probably be fucking awesome, but it just feels like it's in the wrong place. But more, yeah, more like Baldur's Gate visually, for sure. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make another one. Let's make another one. I never do triple green herbs, but now might as well be the time. Fuck it. Just stock up on them. Actually, put the Magnum back for now. I'll keep the flamethrower for the moth. Oh, I didn't save yet. Morgan just doesn't look like Morgan. Yeah. I played all three of them. So I would love for Veilguard to not be bad, because I'm a pretty big Dragon Age fan. Though admittedly, I love Origins. I think 2 is just a bad game, and I think Inquisition is very okay, but I don't personally like it that much. What were they thinking? I don't know. I do think the character design is way worse too. I agree on that. The character design doesn't look right. Bro, right after I toss like 9 green herbs together, just for the hell of it, red herb, first thing I find. Am I cursed? Am I cursed? Oh, fuck, I need the... Okay, we're going back to the box anyway. Hold on. I forgot the key. It's too buggy. Oh, you had mods installed? Mods would do it. I've never really modded any, what's it? BioWare games. I couldn't think of the studio for a second there. Always happens. Better than finding a red herb with no greens. That is actually one of the worst feelings in Resident Evil. When you find a red herb, but you don't have a single green herb to your name. Have we saved? We did just save, yeah. We just saved. I should probably lower the cooldown on that command a little bit. I could drop it to like 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll drop it to like 20. I can't believe you never finished Dragon Age Origins. You need to fix that. Personally. It's one of my favorite RPGs ever. It's not... Oh my... Bro, I just put the Magnum away. God damn it. My luck right now. I'll take a first aid spray, why not? I'm also probably not going to use any of those triple green herbs. I guess I might as well. I was going to say, because I have so many first aid sprays stocked up. But, oh God. Oh, double. I was hoping it would be close enough. God, this shotgun is beautiful. Much percent of the game is left? No percent tracker, so I don't know. I could probably put together a thing real quick for it. Like a spreadsheet that'll just do the percentage for me. Like I could just lay out what I need to do from now to being totally done. We're still fairly early for RE2 though. RE2 compared to the original has way more shit to do. Now I can access the power room. I guess 10%, probably more than 10. But it's kind of weird with this one. The only way to play Pinnacle Station in Legendary Edition is a mod. Yeah, I haven't played enough Legendary Edition to even finish Mass Effect 1. Because the only Legendary Edition I played, that might sound wild for me. Like Mr. Mass Effect 2 is the greatest RPG I've ever played. Maybe not the greatest, but by far my favorite RPG ever is Mass Effect 2. Not even close. Actually, maybe kind of close with the original KOTOR, but still, it's Mass Effect 2. But I bought Legendary Edition to stream it. I already owned all the games. So I bought it just to stream like the slightly better looking versions. And then we got pretty deep into Mass Effect 1 and I dropped it to clean up my schedule. Oh fuck, is the flamethrower bad on the Moth? Oh no, it's solid for him, okay. I don't think I've ever used it on him. All right boys, let me on the computer. Hello? Why is there still... There we go. Sorry about that. Yes, I will operate the computer. Put my fingerprint in that bitch. Oh, guest. For a second, I was like, oh fuck, what's my username? Fairly fire-resistant computer. It's got liquid cooling, I think. Must have it. That shit works miracles. Well, if it's set up right. Oh my god, chat. Did I ever tell you? I think I have talked about this. When I first built this computer, and I was talking all the time about how hot the CPU got, the CPU does still get hot, just because it's a 13th gen Intel. Of course, it gets really fucking hot, regardless. But did I ever mention why it gets so hot out of the box? Because if I haven't, then let me tell you, this was like a year ago that I found out about this. It was after I used the PC for like a month. I finally realized what was happening. The 13th gen Intels out of the box, like by default, forget thermal paste. No, nothing that crazy. It's something that's crazy on Intel's end, not on my end. Out of the box, the 13th gen Intels don't enforce any power limits. Any. So, my CPU out of the box would just be like casually pulling 250 watts when loading stuff up. Which, if you know computers, your jaw maybe just hit the floor. Because what the fuck, Intel? Because what the fuck? It would just, anytime it would spin up to 100 trying to load something quick, it would just be like, oh yeah, 100 watts, fuck it, we ball. Or it's 100 watts, I wish. I limited it to 125 after I found out what was happening, which it still hits pretty regularly. But that's Intel's like recommended limit for the CPU. Because the thing with 13th gen as well, is Intel straight up will tell you like, yeah, this CPU is going to hit like 90 Celsius pretty consistently. And it's by design. because they just want the speed. They're like, yeah, your shit's gonna run hot, but man, is it gonna be fast. That's straight up, like, that's the intended purpose of the CPU. The same as a medium-sized African village. It's a lot. If you don't enforce your own power limit on the new Intel CPUs, they will just casually go up to like 250 plus. Pulling 250 watts is insane. Well, 90 Celsius is just what they say. Mine would hit 100 before I limited it pretty casually. It would just be like, boop, 100 Celsius within seconds. Even with like 7 case fans and a liquid cooling loop, shit would just casually jump right up to 100 C. And I would be like, why does it do this? Why is my CPU doing this? And eventually I figured out it was because it was pulling 250 watts of power into it. One day I had like my CPU thing up when I was rendering a video out, and I saw it hit like 260 or something. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I was genuinely just floored by it the first time I realized that's what the problem was. Runs way better now, but Unreal Engine still doesn't like it very much. But yeah, people don't like Intel right now because the 13th and 14th gen have very high fail rates. And because of shit like that, where it's like, if you don't really have good cooling, you're just gonna be hitting like 100 Celsius regularly on these CPUs. Just because of how fast it does it. Mine rendered pretty fast when it did that. I gotta say, it did render video pretty fast when it was pulling that much power. Go figure. It's time for the best room in Resident Evil 2, chat. I love this room. And you can only get it at the very end of the B scenario. And only if you set up properly for it during the A scenario. Bow. Oh shit. Bow. Ooh. Oh shit. Deep breaths, chat. Deep breaths. It looks like the remains of a failed experiment. Which coincidentally is the name of the track playing right now. I think it's called like Remains of the Failed Experiment. Hello, dead friend. Dead Umbrella Special Forces, who just so happens to have a submachine gun. This is also why I always take submachine gun during A scenario, by the way. It is broken from inside. It looks like in case... Sorry. I'm having an aneurysm, I think. It looks like in case to transport some important chemical, but there's nothing inside. Jesus Christ. 2 in 1 blurb of text. Wowza. AMD pulling out of GPUs is really bad for everyone. It definitely is. It looks like in case. There's the localization, you guys. It can't be perfect all the time. That good old 90s JP to English localization. You gotta love it. Oh, you guys are in here. What? Actually... The upgraded Magnum gets more power, right? More power per shot? Yeah, fires rounds more powerfully. Fuck it. We ball. Oh my god. It can one-tap these things to the face? Well, shit. Well, shit. I'll take it. Never mind. The upgrade. Ow, you fucker. The upgraded Magnum. Oh, well, would you look at that? What? That pile was 16 Magnum rounds? 16! 16! Fire 3 Magnum shots, immediately get 16 in return. Jesus. Leon is the power build. I didn't know that the upgraded Magnum would one-tap the Plant 43s. That's fucked up. In a good way, fucked up. That's like in a fun way, but fucked up. Wait, what? Oh, the power room. I forgot we're playing B scenario for a second there. The Chris fangirl. No, that's Jess. Wait, False, who's your favorite Resident Evil character? Perchance? Chris gets more critical hits? He what? Wait, is this true? Chat, is this real? About RE1 remake? Leon thought so. Yes? Yes? What? Chris hits critical shots more regularly than Jill? This is the first I've heard that. Also, MW, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. This is genuinely the first I've ever heard that. I knew about his knife. I knew his knife did more damage than Jill's. Even I knew that, and I haven't finished it. Hey, look, man, I'm a real gamer. I play the games, and then I learn about the weird, intricate mechanics that, you know, the knowledge of them will make the game easier.
You murdered my husband.
But sometimes it takes me like 20 years to learn.
Looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy.
Bitch, I didn't even try to take it from you. I haven't met you.
Where's that spy you were working with earlier?
You shot me.
You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway.
Oh! Oh, okay, yeah, just leave me with the Kool-Aid man. Thanks. Bow. Bow. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Bow. Bow. Okay. Thank God. Magnum rounds, of course. Profit. Hold on. Damn, only one item drop this time. Speaking of mechanics that I didn't know about that I'm learning about today, apparently Mr. X can drop more than one ammo pickup when killed. Leon is the hottest Resi character. Sorry, Jill, Ada, Ashley. What? What? Come on now. Best glow up and she's not 15 anymore. I way prefer remake Ashley to the original. God, I can't stand her in the original. I don't think most people can. Throughout the game? No. Because I search him every time. Little step, little step. So wait, how many Magnum shots do I have? 44. Classy 44 Magnum shots. I'll definitely need all of those. Believe it. Oh, fuck, he's back. Oh.
Run!
Ada, no! Oh, damn!
Leon, please, escape.
No. We're a team. I can't just leave you behind.
I'm just a woman who fell in love with you. Nothing more.
Now, Kith.
Ada. No.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated.
What gripping
The sequence will
drama.
not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
I will always remember you.
She died?
Bye.
She died. That was the blood splurt. That was the death. Wow, this is actually just a dead end. Okay. Leon, why'd you put away the gun? Genuine question. What's wrong with you? Have you seen what's going on here? I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. He never dies.
Leon, you made it.
Claire? Is that you? Where are you?
I can see you on the monitor. But never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
Hello? Claire, are you there? Claire! The security office?
Why is that not a sound redeem? What? Filling Dark Soul with a light? Maybe someday. That should be on the list of things that I need to add. The sound redeems are kind of a pain in the ass. Because I have to make the sound bites. It's not as easy as just like, oh, get quote, click, upload. Like I have to actually go through and do it, which isn't that bad. But just, I have to actually take the time to sit down and do it. That's the problem more than anything. Well, I got this submachine gun that I'm never gonna use. Fuck it, we're doing another one. We're making another one. Another triple green. You've never seen so many herbs. There we go. We're cooking. We are cooking. The master key is for this elevator, right? Yeah, it is. Gonna get arrested for carrying too much herb. Honestly, I need to pick out... God, it's gonna be so hard to choose like what Barry Burton lines become sound redeems, because we can't just do all of them. Realistically, we have to pick like one or two.
I've come to get you out of here. Claire is waiting for you.
Come on, Cherry. Little sick G-virus child. Let's go. If you're adding that, might as well add jackpot. Sandwich should be one. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think Barry has way funnier lines than Jill Sandwich. Maybe it's just because Jill Sandwich is like overly memed though. But I don't think it's his funniest line. The emergency passageway is visible. Yes, I will go down. There's character art for the new DMC anime going around. I haven't seen that. Man, I'm behind on Dragon Ball Daima, and you just reminded me, bringing up anime. I am behind on Daima right now. I need to watch that shit. 'Cause I've been enjoying Daima quite a bit. But I feel like with Dragon Ball, as long as you don't like eviscerate existing characters, I'm gonna like it. Well, that's not true. Or just do really stupid shit.
Claire should be back soon.
I'm trying, because as soon as I said that, I was like, what are like the Dragon Ball things that I do hate outside of just butchering characters? Cough, cough, Dragon Ball Super. Oh, yeah, okay. The entire, like, first 12 episodes of GT. Because what the fuck is that arc? Baby's fine. I don't hate it. Super 17 is fucking stupid. Most of the Black Star Dragon Ball arc is fucking stupid. I'm thinking. Things that I hate in Dragon Ball. The ending to the Goku Black arc. That shit was stupid. Oh god, why is False sending me Resident Evil 4 animations? I watched a lot of it again recently. I forgave a lot when I was younger. Yeah, GT, when I watched it when I was younger, I was like, it's not great, but it's fine. I rewatched it as an adult, and man, it's rough. But then, I always love getting reactions whenever someone asks me what GT means. I always just tell them good television. And either they're gonna be like, wait, really? because they've never seen GT, or they're going to have seen GT and they're going to lose their shit. One or the other. Oh god, I need a second slot. Okay. Nom. Munch the herb, Leon. We gotta go. It stands for Goku time. I don't actually know what GT stands for, which is weird. Since I'm the Dragon Ball nerd that I am, I honestly have no idea. Does anyone genuinely know? In chat? Can someone maybe Google it? What does it mean? What does it stand for? It's not Goku time. There's no fucking way it's Goku time. Emergency mode has been activated. Power supply will be cut temporarily. The emergency train will be activated upon restoration of the power. Oh. Grand Tour. You're right. It is Grand Tour. It's right there in the opening, isn't it? Fuck. It is Grand Tour. You motherfucker. Come here.
Nanomachine, son.
Ow, ow, ow. Too many nanomachines in this one. Ow. Ugh. Shit. Ugh. Fuck. Okay. Ugh. What the fuck? I'm getting bullied. Oh, fuck. God damn you. What the fuck? I can't get away from him. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. We're standing in place, I think. Oh, shit.
Here.
Oh. Thank you, Mysterious.
Is that you?
No.
Ada!
No. Mysterious woman, thank you. Ow. Ow. Don't mind me. Just gonna yoink this. Ow. Fuck. Safety munch. No. Fuck. Get away from me. What? It went through him. What? We're dead. Shit went around. No, it actually went through him. Legitimately, the first. Here, hold on. Here. It's not cope. Didn't go around him. Hold on. Saved recently? We're not going to talk about that. Okay. Looked like it went to the left. It did not. Check this out. Hold on. Where is it? Was it right here? Look at that. My barrel pokes through him, fires. Legitimately. We do the frame by frame thing. Oops. Look at that, right there. That's what happened. The projectile spawned behind him because my rocket launcher poked through his back. It spawns right here. Oh. Oh, I don't have display capture on. Sorry, I'm used to having display capture on all the time. Here. Okay. Now that you can actually see it, I ready up. He comes in. Oh wow, here. It pokes through his back. Pokes through his back. And right there, that's the projectile spawning. Boosh. But it spawned behind him because the rocket launcher stuck through him. I'm pissed. Because no, I didn't save recently. Because I thought about it, and I thought, no. B scenario ending is so much easier. There's no reason. Also, there's way too much sunlight coming in. I saw on the VOD that it's like deflecting off my glasses like crazy. Me and my reflective lenses. Not reflective. I have tinted lenses. I have a light sensitivity. So I have tinted lenses. They bounce light like that. I forgot the key! Did what Gohan could never do. He dodged! The game decided to screw you over. I don't even know. The second shot, I might have missed, but the auto aim aimed it for me. So I'm gonna blame that on the game too. I blame both shots on the game, personally. Blizzard is selling a mount in WoW. That's the same price as a special edition of the new expansion. Haven't they been doing that shit forever? Hasn't WoW just had like insanely priced cosmetics for ages now? Or am I just mistaken? Is that not new? I thought that was just a thing they've been doing. I wouldn't know. I'm not a WoW player. I played it a little bit, but I'm not a big MMO guy. So like, what's it? RuneScape better. Just simple way to put it. Just the simplest way I could put it. The only MMO that has ever like actually convinced me to invest time into it is RuneScape. Everything else I'll play for like 10-ish hours, have some fun, and then just get bored. I'm not an MMO guy. Final Fantasy 14. I never even finished the demo before I dropped it. Granted, the demo period for Final Fantasy 14 is really long. Like it's kind of a shocking amount of content for a quote-unquote demo, but I was done with the game before I even finished the demo. Cause like Final Fantasy 14's like big claim to fame, like it's kind of big thing within the MMO space, at least to my understanding, is its story. And I'm Mr. like, yeah, story's cool, but like I want a good game. I want the game on its own to be like addictive enough that I just play it regardless. And Final Fantasy 14 for me was not that game. I didn't like the gameplay that much. I know someone who's played WoW for ages and it's basically a second job. Bro, RuneScape is that. Although RuneScape is a game that like, I'm the typical RuneScape player in the sense of like the cycle, if you will. Everyone who plays RuneScape like grinds the shit out of it for a little bit, like a month, and then is like, okay, yeah, I'm done with RuneScape again. This time, I'm done. Me and RuneScape, you know, I had my fun. It's over though. Until about a year later, when you randomly decide to open it again for one reason or another, and then you just get fully sucked back in and you grind the shit out of it for another month, and then you drop it. And then like a year later, you open it back up for some reason. It's a cycle. It's the, what's it? The common saying within the RuneScape circles is that you never really quit playing RuneScape, you just take a break. Because everyone experiences the RuneScape cycle. You grind, you get burned out, take a break for like a year, and then you'll get sucked back in inevitably. Okay. Oh, wait a second. False, are you here? Wait, speaking of Discord showing things. False, are you here? Oh. I have a very funny thing with the Discord. She might be on call. Like the weird thing about Minecraft. Yeah, I know a lot of people have a similar cycle with Minecraft. I kind of do. My Minecraft cycle is a lot more spread out. Like, I always go back once every handful of major updates. Like, I feel like I go back to Minecraft once every 4 or 5 years. Because honestly, this might be a little bit of a spicy take, okay? Minecraft fans, brace yourselves. I apologize in advance. But for me, I don't feel like Minecraft's major content updates are enough to make me want to play the game again on their own. I feel like it needs to kind of build over the course of a few of those big updates for me to finally be like, okay, now's the time to go back and like check out all the new stuff. Daniel, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I do Star Trek Online since I'm a Trek nerd. Oh, wait, no. I think I kind of just indirectly said that WoW, or maybe I didn't say it, but World of Warcraft, I thought for a second, was the MMO that I've sunk like the second most time into out of all of them. That's not true. That's not true. Because you bringing up Star Trek Online reminded me, that just one-tapped him. I don't know why, but it suddenly jogged my memory. I played a good bit of EVE Online. Duh, what? Okay. What? Okay. Last few Minecraft updates are really mid, to be honest. I feel like... Okay, this is me getting real bold, really getting into it. I feel like Minecraft is maybe running out of ideas, but not even like running out of ideas, because I think their whole thing is that they want to add to the game without like compromising the core game that's already been there for years. Like they want to build on it without adding things that completely shake up the way that you play Minecraft, right? They don't want to change the experience, they just want to add to it. And I feel like they're starting to run out of ways to do that. Like there's only so much that you can add to like build on the experience before any of your new ideas are going to change the experience. You played Warframe? Does Warframe count as an MMO? I know that it's like technically an MMO, but I think of Warframe in that sense the same way that I think of like Path of Exile. Like, is that really? Because it feels nothing like an MMO. It's technically an MMO, but even then, you spend like 90% of your playtime in your own private instance anyway. 90+%. I have played a lot of Warframe though. So I guess if that counts, Warframe is probably my second. I've definitely played more of that than EVE. And actually, if Path of Exile counts, that's my second, and then Warframe is my third. I haven't played quite as much PoE as RuneScape, but I've played a lot of PoE. I'm a systems design nerd, so man, Path of Exile is the fucking shit. Love me some Path of Exile. At this point, it needs to shake it up, but they're afraid to do that. Yeah, like their whole philosophy with the updates is that they don't want to change the core of the game. But I've played Minecraft so many times that at this point, I kind of need them to change the core of the game to really become interested again, you know? I'm kind of at the point where I just need that level of update to really get back in. Oh my god, I forgot the key again! What is wrong with me, man? Third time. Third time. I thought that I was gonna get pretty into, what was that one called? Was it Lost Ark? I felt like I was gonna get pretty into that, like early on, into trying it out. But once I started realizing, I didn't even hit this point in the game personally, but I started seeing other people like pointing out how insane the grind becomes on Lost Ark. And the thing with Lost Ark is that early on, its progression is so well paced that it like really hooks you. But I just saw other people like showcasing how much it grinds to a halt and how much it tries to like milk you and penny and dime you. Or sorry, nickel and dime, that's the phrase. For that progression, and I was like, oh no, fuck that shit, I'm not doing that. I quit before I even got there once I saw it. What is Minecraft's gameplay loop? Don't ask me this question. Like, you think about starting up a new survival world in Minecraft and just think of like the steps that you're gonna go through. That's the loop that they don't want to disrupt. Because it's so iconic and it clearly has worked so well for so many years. But once you do it enough times, even though it is so good, you still eventually get tired of it. That's just one of those questions that I sit there and I think about my answer and I'm like, please don't ask me this. Oh, it's like when someone asks for me to define what an immersive sim is and I'm just like, I could at least get as close as I'm able to if we sat here for like 30 minutes talking about it. But could we please not? Everyone levels so fast to make it to the new content that no one experiences the full game. Oh, sorry, Ian, thank you for the sub. I'm yapping like crazy. Forgot to do the streamer thing. My bad. Put this away. Put that away too. For now. Shit. Trying to keep it. Oh no, I double pressed. I'm playing one-handed and adjusting my mic arm. So I'm pressing the face buttons with like my pinky and I went a little too fast. I swear, dude, if we had a hand cam on me at all times, people would be fucking horrified of what happens on stream, like just outside of view. I've brought it up before and I've showed off a little bit of my gaming habits before, but you guys don't understand. Chole hand cam would actually be the most cursed thing imaginable, which maybe makes it a good idea for someday. Because, yeah. If you know, you know. This game is awesome. I don't get sick of RE2 ever. This is like my 6th playthrough of RE2 in the last, what? 2 months? Question mark? When did I do the RE2 video? It was when I had COVID. Late August, so I guess like 2.5 months. I'm still having a blast with it. I love some RE2. Now, by the end of 100%ing it, maybe that will be enough RE2 in like a short period of time for me to get sick of it. Maybe. Particularly like unlocking tofu in a short time span might be a little too much. But we'll see. Time will tell. Man who has not rebound his controls in the original Armored Core games, that's only the half of it, man. The various one-handed grips that I go for midstream would freak you out. The double claw, that's like my most well-known weird gaming habit that I always showcase once in a, I say always, that I showcase once in a while because people are like, what the fuck? My signature double claw grip on the controller, which I'm not using today. The classic tank control RE games are not games that warrant the use of the signature double claw. It's not every single game that I use it. It's just most games that I use it. No, my mouse and keyboard habits are fine. It's my controller habits that freak people out. Like I've mentioned before, me and my buddies still frequently like organize stuff like randomly just going over to someone's place and we all play like Smash Bros or Mario Kart or Mario Party or whatever the fuck, and just hang out for like a night at least like once every 2 or 3 months we do it. Like me and our whole group from like high school still get together for that whenever we can. Granted, a lot of us are scattered across the country now, so the group is dwindling in size, but we still do it. And they always get such a kick out of me and the way that I handle controllers. They think it's the funniest shit ever. Nice miss, dumbass. Ugh. 2-shot on that one. Today I learned that the upgraded Magnum point blank has the potential to one-shot Plant 43s. And it's some of the best RE2 knowledge I've ever gained in my life. Because what the fuck, that's awesome. Not a signature move, it's commonly used by DMC players. What? For what? What would DMC players be using it for? Oh, for Nero, maybe. Nero mains 100%. Wait, no. Not even. I don't think you guys understand. I use it when I'm playing Nero, but it's not because of like charge shot or anything. To optimize Dante? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the double claw. Yes. I had to think for a second. That is actually double claw in the sense that I mean it. Yes. To optimize Dante makes sense. Because if you don't understand what I mean by double claw, I mean, the claw grip is something that's kind of well known. It's this, right? Thumb on thumbstick, pointer finger on face buttons, and then, middle finger back up on like the bumper and trigger, right? That's a somewhat common grip. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. The double claw is where my dumbass also puts middle finger on the triggers and bumpers on the left side, because both my pointer and thumb are down doing like D-pad and thumbstick things. Even if it's just like a thumbstick game, like I'm not really using the D-pad, I do this. I put 2 fingers on the thumbstick for like precise control. Extra precision. I don't know why. It's just comfortable for me. It's like baked into my brain at this point. There's really no reason to do it. But my brain feels like it gets more precision that way, so it does it.
My husband, I know what you're looking for. You came for the key virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me.
Use claw grip mainly for guard flying. Oh yeah, okay. 2-finger joy is so cursed. Yes, that's that sort of thing is where my buddies are like, what the fuck? Why does this guy, they're always like, where did you even learn this shit? And I'm like, I don't know. The claw? I learned the claw because I played competitive Halo growing up. That makes sense. The double claw, I have no idea where I got that from or why I developed that habit in the first place. I have no clue.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth.
It's just one of those things that I've done like ever since I was a kid. And I have no clue why.
Close to John and became his
Oh man, it's
girlfriend
actually kind of hot out
to get
today.
information about him.
I was like, it's kind of hot in my room.
That
I was
can't
thinking
be.
about opening the window, but it's hot outside too.
Ada
Why?
wouldn't do something
Bro,
like
it's
that.
October 28th.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care.
Why?
You're about to die anyway.
Ah! Not again. Oh shit, what am I doing? Okay, we're fine. Evolving into a crab. Maybe that's why. It's like 80 degrees where I am. It's 77 here. That's where I'm like, bro. It is October 28th in Minnesota. Why is it 77 degrees outside right now? What the fuck? Inspire me to make video analysis on video. I did. I appreciate it. I'm glad. But me? Have I seen this section already? No. No. Definitely not. Why would you say that? No. No. The secret extended game mode. Ah, yeah. That's it. That's definitely it. God, you want to talk about the extended mode? I mentioned just a second ago that unlocking tofu is going to be a pain in the ass. If you don't know, to unlock the tofu survivor mode, which we need to complete for 100%, you have to complete 6 A rank playthroughs of the game, which A rank is the highest in RE2. That's the hardest rank to get. Doing it once gets you the 4th survivor, which is the normal, like, little extra mode, bonus mode for RE2. If you want to get the super secret tofu survivor, you got to do 6 A rank runs, which is going to be the grind of RE2 100% for sure. But I feel like once I do one good A rank run, I'll probably just have it down to a science by the end of that. Like, I'll have it all figured out. Maybe not down to a science. I'll have it figured out, and then by the end of, like, the second one, I'll definitely have it, like, nailed down, right? At that point,
Leon,
just repeat it
please,
another 4 times.
Escape.
No. We're a team. I can't just leave you behind.
Almost as bad as Ace Combat Zero, but not really. Not even close to as bad, actually.
Woman?
No.
Eleanor.
How many runs was Ace Combat Zero in total? 15, right? Yeah. Yeah, we had to do 15 playthroughs of Ace Combat Zero for that 100%. That shit sucked. Because, like, Ace Combat Zero, fun. Not so fun, playing it 15 times in, like, a short period of time.
No.
Like, just grinding that out. I don't know many single player games that are fun to just play 15 times through in, like, the span of a couple months. I really don't. I don't know many that are that enjoyable. It was like 70 hours of Ace Combat Zero. Because at least the game is short.
I will always remember you.
I will always remember you, Ada. But right now, I gotta go and hope that my rocket doesn't spawn behind the final boss this time. We should probably test if the MP still works. Probably. It should still work. Apparently, even though the service it ran on went down, it has peer-to-peer, I think people were saying. So it should be fine.
Leon, you made it.
Worst part of rerunning this stretch is all the cutscenes. RE2's unskippable cutscenes.
See you on the monitor. But never mind that right get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
I'll get the sick child.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do?
Why did
Where
I
are you
grab the
going?
ink ribbons this early?
I still have a few loose
I mean, I
ends
know
to
why.
tie.
I was gonna save right here, like after coming back from this. But actually,
Hello?
I should save
Claire,
on the
are you
train.
there? Claire!
That's a smarter play.
The security office?
Just in case I died a super tyrant again. That's the move for sure. I'll get down to the train and then I'll save. A gaming sin? What's a gaming sin? Oh, unskippable cutscenes. I kind of agree, actually. Although, I will say, you'd be shocked how many people skip cutscenes on like a first playthrough. I got a comment on a video once. I can't remember what video. I think it was one of the Metal Gear games. I got a comment where a guy said like, this game's story is so dog shit. I don't even like understand what happened in this game. It made no sense. And it wasn't a game that was that confusing. But I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of odd. But like, whatever, sure. And by the time that I saw the comment, it had already gotten replies from like other people who watched the video. And one guy was like, bro, this is such a straightforward story. What do you mean? Like, did you skip all the cutscenes or something?
Sherry?
And the guy said, yes, I skipped the cutscenes, but still. What? What? Like, he was complaining about how little sense the story made. And then he's like, well, yeah, I skipped the cutscenes, but that shouldn't matter. So that might be why some games just go for the unskippable. But still, I would like to be able to skip them as someone who does not skip the cutscenes. This movie sucks. Read a book the entire time with earplugs in. Reading that reply to it just made it so much better. Because I was seriously like, what? Because you'd think no one would ever like skip all the cutscenes and then complain about the story not making sense. But there's always that one guy out there. And that one guy is always more than one guy. It's just, there's always a solid handful at least. And it's wild.
Just rest here for now. Claire should be back soon.
At the very least, no one will be able to skip all the story beats in RE2. They have to sit through all that shit. But then when I'm trying to quickly replay a section, yeah. He went for the most straightforward question. I think he was trying to be like, trying to find the right word for it. I think he was trying to be like exaggerative. You know what I mean? I think he was trying to be like, bro, how did you not understand? Like, did you skip all the cutscenes or something? That's the only way you could have not understood. But then that was actually what happened. Like, I think that he was just trying to go for the most, like, extreme reason that he couldn't have understood. But that was, like, the actual reason. Hyperbolic. That's a better word. I don't even have that much space. I was gonna make another triple green just for the hell of it, but I don't have that much room. Also, fuck customer service. Never again, hopefully. I do not like customer service. I worked in it before. I don't think I have it in me. Even, I worked at a couple jobs. And the second time I worked it, the last time I worked customer service, even then, I probably should have gotten fired from that job. I was kind of an ass a couple times. Not really. I guess I say that, but then when I say that someone's being like an asshole, that's like being a dick when it's unwarranted. I just had a habit at the second job of getting really fed up with people and like returning the energy. And I feel like I reasonably should have gotten fired, but this company had such a high turnover rate that by the time I had been there for like 6 months, I had the most seniority there outside of like the owner. Like I was the employee who had been there the longest outside of the guy who literally owned the business. So I never got fired. But I feel like I probably should have been, if I'm being real. Because reviewers skipped the cutscenes or story. Yeah. Games reviews, like, as an industry are something. It's a whole can of worms. Fuck you, bitch. I'll hit you before you hit me. Ow. Only 2 save slots is crazy. One for the first route, one for the second route. Safety heal, safety reload.
Here, use this.
Ada, is that you? Ada!
Ow. Oh, I knew it. Give me. Thank you. Bitch.
Game over.
I immediately just spammed it. To be fair, I've never seen the game screw me over the way that it did on that last fight with Super Tyrant. I've never seen that before. I've never had the rocket spawn behind him. So that's not exactly a common thing by any means. It's just on this one crazy off chance, it ended up happening right there. Using non-ethereal rockets this time? Yes. Real rockets instead of ghost rockets this time. Not you sticking it through him. It shouldn't stick through him. False. That's bad. It shouldn't stick through him. That's not supposed to be possible. And that exact thing happened. He was devastated. So it happens to speedrunners too? That makes me feel better. That definitely makes me feel better that it happens to like RE2 speedrunners as well. Double! God, this shotgun is beautiful. Assault Horizon's 11 gigs. It's a good looking game. It's got high quality assets and stuff in it. It's such a good, like, stupid fun game. His last words were, "Aw, no, I've done it again." Seems realistic to me. Okay, false. Next time I see you, I'm gonna bring my rocket launcher that I have in the safe, as every American does, and I'm just gonna stick it through you, for sake of example. Just to test it. Stick it straight through the torso. See what happens. What do I even want here? Stick mine in you, bitch. This is why I can't listen to this in public. Honestly, that is not far off from the sort of things that I normally say on stream. So I would agree. If in public, at least use earbuds or headphones or something. For the love of God. Do not have me on the speakers in public. It's a bad idea. Claire! All aboard. Choo choo. I love Sherry just flopping off the bench. It's so good.
Sherry's unconscious.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her.
Maybe head injury from the fall, Leon? Just a thought.
Claire, what's happening?
Not now. Come on, Cherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up. Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry. You're gonna be okay. Thanks, Claire.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right.
You're right.
This is just the beginning.
Why she look like claymation? The CGI in this game is not good. This was the period where, like,
Goodbye, Ada.
a lot of Japanese game designers thought that CGI cutscenes were like the future of the industry, and they never looked good. They always looked cursed as fuck.
What was that?
Good question, Leon. What was that?
Warning, biohazardous outbreak imminent. The emergency system has been activated. This train will detonate. Repeat, this train will detonate.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The door won't open.
Oh no, the door won't open. That does not look anything like RE4 Leon. No, Leon gets a big makeover every game. Genuinely, like every time he pops up, he gets a massive makeover. I love this track so much. This is the best track in RE2. Jesus Christ. William, you've become a flesh wall. How much does the rocket do here? He just takes it, okay. Come on, Magnum! Come on! Okay. That's right. Good job, Leon. The modern hell wall. Someone saw this in the 90s and thought wood. I hope not. It's a lot of teeth. Too many teeth. That's definitely the only problem.
Warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Claire! Stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
He's still alive.
Claire? What is this? Stay back.
Jesus.
This is not good. Leon, where are you?
I fucking love this ending.
Sherry? What are you
Oh man.
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Leon! Ah! Can't hold on.
This ending is so ridiculous.
Got it!
Hold on, Claire.
Finally, the exit.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Where's Claire? Claire? Claire!
Right here.
Claire!
I guess we all made it. They just won't quit. Come on, we have to get out of here. Run! So, it's finally over. Sherry, you look terrible.
No worse than you, Claire.
Come on, time to leave.
Now? What's wrong? Is something following us?
We have to go. We don't have any time to waste.
Go? Where?
Hey, it's up to us to take out Umbrella.
It's such a cheesy line to end on. I love it so much. Terrified to check and see if any of those highly reputable sites on the internet have tags for this version of Birkin. Do not. Hell yeah, Leon. So good. That's the mostly canon version of RE2. There are some elements of both scenarios, like of Leon A, Claire B, and Claire A, Leon B are canon long-term. Most of what's canon to RE2 is from Claire A, Leon B. It's the more canon version. But like, Ada's death in this scenario is not canon. Trying to think of other things. That might be the only thing, actually. Oh, Leon meets Marvin canonically. Leon and Marvin meet in the RPD, which doesn't happen in this route. I think it's just those two, though, that are canon to the other version instead of this one. Because other things like Claire being the one who fights William Birkin more often is right. Sherry getting infected is right. Leon fighting giant flesh wall is right. A bass riff. It's a riff. It's a great credits song. And the drop on the the final line is great. In like the cheesiest, goofiest way. I love it. I love RE2's ending. Sorry, I was just randomly checking checking comments on the new video. The wide eyes were one of the Residents of Evil guys commented already. Video's been up for 6 hours. I love Leon's ending screen. This shit can't be canon though, right? This ending screen? There's no way this stood up long term. Leon like going back to assist with like the, what's it? Blockades and stuff. It's a what if? Yeah, I thought so. Cause you know. Oh, look at that. I already got the infinite SMG? Wait. Why? Hold on. Am I missing something? I don't think I should have gotten that. Unless I'm stupid? Oh. I got the remake unlockables when I Googled it. Yeah, the machine gun is supposed to be given for completing the game in less than 3 hours and getting a B rank. Well, an A or a B. Minimum B rank. So I'm not entirely sure why I got that just now. But I did. Bug? I don't know. But I'll take it, I guess. Is there a lore reason he got the SMG? No. What was your time? Like 5 hours. It was over 5 hours. It was like 5:09 or something. I have no idea why I just got the machine gun. Because I thought that was a time-based one. And yeah, Wiki says complete in under 3 hours. Extreme battle. I have 2 extreme battle saves already, but fuck it. That's from doing the runs for the review. Man, the RE2 review was hellish to put together. Purely because I had COVID the whole time while working on it. Stars member Brad became a living... I didn't read it in time. Motherfucker. Hold on. I can read it here on my preview. Stars member Brad became a living dead. He's roaming around somewhere in the police station possessing the special key. Find him and help him rest in peace. Reach to the police station without getting any items. You know what that means, chat. I mean, well, first of all, we're going straight into Leon A to do the other route. But you know what that means? This is going to be productive because we are going to reach to the police station without grabbing any items. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
A bizarre incident.
I did hear there were different versions. I have the DualShock version here, which I think is pretty much one-to-one with the OG release, the PS1 release, that is.
Had been caused by a mutagenic
aside from the DualShock support.
International Enterprise Umbrella.
Can you skip this?
For use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation.
Yes, yes, I can. I had to really think. But OG RE2, you do get Leon's intro during the B scenario anyway, right? It's just the remake where they do like the weird shortened version on starting up the B scenario, where it shows like a couple shots. Yeah, that's the remake. So I think we've already, yeah, we already saw all this. We're good to skip it. Go straight to the streets. Now, hold on. I should say, right here, reaching to the police station without grabbing items is not the hardest thing in the world. I am personally not very good at it. I haven't done it many times in my life. So when I try to do it, it's kind of a shit show. I did do it for the review, so I did it like a couple months ago. But man, it's a shit show. I did it first try then, but I reached the police station in like the danger state with no ammo left. So I can do it without grabbing any ammo or anything. It's just not pretty. That's all.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Choked on my energy drink.
Sorry about that.
I tried to hold it, act like I didn't. It was too powerful.
One of them.
God bless you, Kendo.
In this town?
Sorry about that.
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city
Gonna do
was
Hank
infested
and
with
Tofu.
zombies.
Yes. Those guys are gonna be the ones that we have to grind for. because of the, what's it? Because of the A ranks. Holy shit, my brain, I was like, what do I need to get those unlocked? I'm telling you, stream brain is something else. Swear, it's just a stream thing. Definitely. What's the move with these guys? Probably, honestly, to do this. Oh, shit. Shit, I tried. I was thinking all of them would go down with the shove. Oh, I'm still in the green? Okay. Okay, maybe this won't be so bad. I did waste a couple shots. But it's fine. Isn't Chris in one version? Oh, wait, no, sorry. I just said that DualShock is the same as the OG release, aside from the stick support. Bro, that's such a non-true statement. DualShock is where they added Extreme Battle. That's a DualShock thing. Which I didn't know for years, because I just always had the DualShock edition growing up. I actually don't own an OG RE2 copy, which is slightly annoying to me and probably always will be. I wish I did. Oh, too slow. Yeah, there we go. Drop him and go. I needed to be closer if I wanted to wiggle by him during the stagger. Okay, wait, this is the last screen to go through. Thread the needle. There's more on the left. Gotta remember. And booyah. We're in. That actually wasn't so bad. I did way better here than I did doing it for the video. Like, significantly better. I don't know why. Wait, huh? Where's my boy? What? Didn't pick up anything. Exactly. So where's Brad? Can he spawn in the garden? Is it time? No. On hard mode? There's only normal and easy in this version, but we're on normal. He didn't spawn up here, no. I don't know why he didn't spawn. Go in then out? Maybe I should have. But no, I've done this before. He appears without going into the station. Like, he should be there just when you go down the stairs. That's where he pops up.
Resident Evil.
What if... Hear me out. I have... Oh, these are both Claire A. Yeah, fuck.
Resident Evil.
You have to load a previous save? Really?
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts.
The wiki, that's where my brain went. I'll try it one more time. Because maybe something messed with it. I don't know. The wiki doesn't mention it needing to be a, like a New Game Plus. And I feel like I've done it off of a New Game before, but I don't know. If that is true, then we'll just do alt costumes on the A rank runs, I guess. With the Metal Gear Solid retrospective. I feel like that's where most people, well,
freeze.
Numerically, that's where most people found the channel, I think.
Who are you? What are you
Because
doing?
in my perspective, I still have it in my head that like most people found me through Armored Core. But at this point, I just don't think that's true. And actually, a lot have already come in from Resident Evil too. But welcome, regardless.
I thought you were one of them.
I just realized Wesker is reading the intro.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
I think you're right. Rest in peace, Kendo. Look, Gears of War and The Last of Us in the pipeline. The Last of Us, I think, yeah, it is on the list. There's no way it's not. Get out of my way. We're going. Gears of War, I would really want to do. I don't know. Well, actually, with E-Day coming up in like the next couple years, right? When is E-Day? I forget. Was it supposed to be end of 25? Does anyone know? Did they even give a window, or did they just reveal it and like that was that? I can't remember really. Man, you turned fast. That made me panic. Remember when you had like 10 to 15 people on streams? Depends on the day still. Next year, I think. Yeah, with E-Day coming around, there might be more interest in it. But I feel like Gears' interest just hasn't been the same really since like Judgment, to be honest. Which sucks to say out loud, like the realization. I'm just like, man. But I feel like it just, since like Judgment came out, there just hasn't been that hype around Gears since. But it's definitely one I want to do. I grew up playing a lot of Gears. Ooh. Epic. Ha 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 ha. What the fuck? Okay. You can do it off of New Game. There you are, you cheeky bitch. Now give me my key, please. I would appreciate it, thank you. Damn, you're a tank. Oh no! Oh god. Oh, where's my auto aim? Oh, sorry about your arm. Hello, Dread. Welcome. I guess the game just got confused. I don't know, man. But there we go. The second time, just for the hell of it, I don't know if anyone picked up on it. I tried not firing a single bullet. Probably wasn't necessary. But I did, and I got a different result, so I guess it worked. Alternate costumes, here we come. I wanted to do it this way, so I'm happy that that worked. One of those series that has never looked even remotely interesting. Man, Gears of War is so fun. I also haven't replayed Gears of War in a while. Like, properly, the whole series. I sat down, like... Would that have been... Yeah, earlier this year. I want to say, like, early this year. I started replaying the original, not Ultimate Edition. I am a OG Gears of War purist when it comes to like Ultimate Edition versus the original thing. I think the art style is way better in the original. Ultimate Edition looks super pretty, but it's missing that like that grunge and that darkness that the original had, you know? Anyway. I started replaying it earlier this year, but then just didn't really have time to finish it. Played a bit of 3 and 5, but got bored of them. Man, you guys are crazy. What are you talking about? Got bored of them. What do you mean? This one goes on slot 2. Missing some of the grime? Yeah. Like, it's still, if Ultimate Edition is the only one that you play, it's fine. Like, you, at that point, you don't even have, like, the frame of reference to know what's different. The game plays the exact same. It just looks a little different. Well, I mean, it looks a lot different. Artistically, I mean, looks a little different. Little different. But, what's it? Mini game to reload. Yeah, the active reload, the timing it. If you get it perfect, like in the tiny little window on it, not only is your reload faster, but the reloaded rounds will deal more damage if you get like the perfect reload on it. It's surprisingly fun. Like, it might sound kind of weird, but it's surprisingly good.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Who are you?
Love OG Leon.
You must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city.
There it is, my favorite RE2 line.
The other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this.
Thank you.
Now go. But just go.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Seems your party has been canceled. No, my favorite is 2 months ago, there was an incident. Or what is it? Fuck, I just heard it and I forgot it. I think it's involving zombies in a mansion. So good. It's my favorite RE2 quote. It's like, when I think of RE2 memes from the original version, at least, I always think of that line. How did he get up quick and lock the door? Little determination goes a long way. This is not what I want to do. No, I just saved. I need to save more often than I have been, but not that often. These ink ribbons are a commodity, man. Get those doors open, come on. I want to go west side first. I want to work my way towards the alternate costumes. There was a residence with evil zombies. That would have been so much better. I would be quoting it every day, regardless of what I'm playing, if that was the line. a commodity that you had 22 of when you ended. Look, I only saved 6 times during the last run, okay? That's why. This early on, it is a commodity. I swear. Right now, I only have 1. That key can actually go in the box. That's perfect. Knife goes in. Booyah. We're cooking now. 3rd run. I'm feeling comfy. Man, this game is gonna have a lot of runs now that I think about it. I mean, I thought about it before, but now it's like I said 3rd run out loud and then remembered how much more I had to go. We'll see. This will be the test of, is it possible for me to get sick of Resident Evil 2? I've never gotten sick of this game, but if there was ever a time that I will, it would be by the end of 100%ing it. 4 runs just to like go through and play the story on stream, have a good chill time with it. And then 6 A rank playthroughs. And then just all the mini games like Extreme Battle, Tofu Survivor, 4th Survivor. Those will be like the victory lap at the end. I want to grind out all the ranks and stuff earlier. Maybe we'll do 4th Survivor like right when I get it actually, just to break things up. Oh boy. Also, thank you, Dread. Does he know? No, he doesn't know. Just gonna tiptoe to the window. Oh boy. What's my health looking like? Yellow. I can go without healing for a bit longer. 100%ing a game depends on the 100% for like whether or not it's a surefire way to hate it, because it does depend. Ace Combat 0 / Ace Combat 5, actually, both of those, fuck that. That was not, no. I definitely, I enjoy those games less because I 100%ed them now. But like, I bring this up all the time. People are probably sick of me saying it. But Resident Evil? Whoa. Okay. Red Dead Redemption 2 is still maybe my favorite game I ever 100%ed on stream. Because like, it took so long. It took so long. It did. Like, the RDR2 100% is massive. It took me a little over 160 hours in total to do it on stream. But like every single day that I got on and streamed it, I was doing something different. Like this day, I was hopping on and we were just doing like legendary animal hunts the whole day. Next day, I logged on and we were doing like all the wacky side quests. Next day, I logged on and we were doing the whole quest line where you like track down famous gunslingers and try to get pictures with them and do like interviews for a book about the Wild West and just all the different ways that those NPCs interact with you. And then the next day I logged on and it was like exotics quest, which that part sucks. I still remember the exotics quest and that was not fun. But then the next day I logged on and we were doing like the gambler challenges. So it was just a whole stream of like playing poker and blackjack and hanging out with chat. And every day was different 100%ing RDR2. Compared to some 100%s like the Ace Combat ones that I just mentioned, where Ace Combat 0 was like, play through the game 15 times, and then you'll be good. Then you're done. It's totally like night and day difference depending on the game. Because RDR2, I completed it, and I was sad that we were done with it, because it was such a good time. Ace Combat 0, we finished it, and I like had a moment where I transcended reality. It was like an out-of-body experience finishing that 100%. It totally depends. Resident Evil 1? That was fun. RE1 was a quick 3 playthroughs. 2 just to enjoy the story. 1 for the speedrun to unlock infinite rocket launcher. It was over. I did not get sick of RE1 during 100%ing it. But RE2, the difference between 3 playthroughs and 10 playthroughs is a lot. Hold on now. That was a good dodge. I'm proud of myself. Does the control scheme change per save file? Wait, hold on. I forget how this game's menus work. There we are. Yeah, there. That's why my auto aim wasn't working with Brad earlier. Type C. I didn't save the change. Fuck. Hold on. Ha-ha! Uh-oh. It wasn't even worth running. Oh God, I'm stuck. Sorry about your arm. I can do this. This is fine. That hurt someone out there. Someone just cringed at me eating a double green herb, but I don't give a shit. You know the one, okay, not the one. The 2 like little mechanical quality of life things that RE2 is missing to be like the perfect tank control resi. It's missing quick turn, which is the one that I was not thinking of. But honestly, tactical reload. What game added tactical reload again? Did I forget to mention it in the remake video? It wasn't remake, right, chat? Was it 0? Uh-oh. Was it remake? That video went up 6 hours ago. If I forgot that, I'm gonna be so pissed. The video was already 25 minutes. It's fine. It's either remake or 0. My gut is telling me that it's 0. But there's that little voice in the back of my head that's like, it was remake. You forgot. It was the remake. There is rapid fire tech. What's the rapid fire tech? I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, I think we'll get it in 10 runs. Oh, I didn't grab the key out of the box. I think we'll get this 100% in a good 10 runs. Just because when we did the speed run for RE1, did I just grab an ink ribbon? I'm stupid. That only took 1 try, and we had time to spare on it. Like, I don't typically do challenge runs on the classic resis, so I kind of was going into this thinking it might be a shit show. But at least for the early games, I feel like the challenges are tame enough that they shouldn't be bad. When we get to like remake and 0, everything's gonna fall apart. But we'll get there when we get there. There are 2 outfits that should fit you. Will you change your clothes? I don't remember which is which. I think left is the one I want. I think left is the one I like more. Night shift time for me. Godspeed. Good luck. Oh, hell yeah. This is the one I wanted. Cool leather jacket, Leon. And it changes the way he holds his pistol. That was a good call. I would have forgotten to show that right there. Remake came before 4. A lot came before 4. Remake 0. Hold on. Let me go and check my list again. Spin-offs out the ass. Dead Aim and both Outbreak games all came out before 4. So yeah, the RE4 video still isn't for a little bit. We still got a little ways to go before the RE4 video. And for 100% also, because I'm Mr. Release Order, we got a ways to go. 5 games before 4? Yeah. Remake 0, Dead Aim, and then the Outbreaks. I haven't played any of those 3, the spin-offs. I haven't played most Resi spin-offs going into the review series. So far, Survivor 1 and 2 were both new to me. Gaiden was new to me. The only RE spin-offs that I have played before this, despite being mega fanboy that I am, were Revelations 1 and 2. But even then, some people argue that those are like close enough to mainline to not really be considered spin-offs. I can go both ways. They're like as close to mainline as the RE spin-offs get. Like, that's definitely true. But they are like technically spin-offs. Technically they're spin-offs. They're close though. They're like the most in line with the mainline RE titles in terms of like story and stuff. Yeah, and they're canon. Although a lot of RE spin-offs are canon, weirdly. One of my favorites, now that I've gotten into the world of the spin-offs more deeply, Survivor is 100% canon. The original Survivor. Survivor 2 is like, you could argue that it's technically canon because it is just outright stated to be a dream of Claire's after the events of Code Veronica. In my mind, like, the game happening in a dream, it puts it in non-canon because it didn't actually happen, if that makes sense. Like, sure. Sure. Thought I'd tally up your stream series out of curiosity. You've got 7 Ace Combats, 4 Armored Cores, 13 Metal Gear Solids, and 19 Yakuza games left to play through, and that's just the active 100% stuff. Yes. Yes. I'm not crazy. I'm just a gamer. A gamer who enjoys a little variety. Is that so wrong? Is that a crime, enjoying variety? Oh my god, they're getting back up. Sideways Pistol Leon is so great. It's just so stupid. I love that they did that for really no reason, but I'll take it. Like Gerard, but without the fraud. You can't even come at me for my charity stuff. YouTube handles it. I organize charity stuff through YouTube, and they handle all of that shit show that, like, Gerard got in trouble for. Like, the actual financial parts of it, that's all YouTube. I'm not doing any of that. I am just dealing with the charities, like with, in my case, Habitat for Humanity and Food for America, or sorry, Feeding America, Food for America, Feeding America. Like, I'm the middleman between them and YouTube. YouTube handles getting the money that I raise for them to them, and then they do their thing with it. I'm not running my own charity like they were. I'm just fundraising for existing charities through YouTube, which is a whole lot easier, probably, as well. And so far, both of those are local charities that, like, I had worked with prior to YouTube even. But I've been putting together a list of more to work with, so I will probably get to the point where
it's good to see you're still
I branch out from local stuff too, but we'll get there when we get there.
Like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Let's do that.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Sorry. I just randomly, like, during that cutscene, if you saw my face, I randomly was like, what time is it? Because I have not been, like, looking at the clock at all this whole stream. I've just kind of been cooking for almost 3 hours straight without even thinking to check. It's amazing how he still acts like nothing happened. I think that he acknowledged it like a few times. He tried to explain it from his side. Whether you believe it or not, it is entirely up to you. I don't think I totally believe it. I feel like with what he's said, some of it's probably true, some of it's probably not. In regards to like his statements on the matter. But it's not that he acts like it didn't happen. It's more just like he tried to address it as succinctly as he could and then just move on from it. Which, branding wise, is probably the right move. I mean, outside of the, you know, you hear people say all the time that the best move is to never acknowledge it at all. I don't feel like that would have worked in his situation. Like, at all. I think that would have been way worse than doing what he did. Definitely. It kind of depends. If it's like a personal controversy, then a lot of the time, yeah, it's like, it's probably best to just never even acknowledge it. But, in that case, with like charity fraud, you kind of have to, right? You really can't just act like that never happened. He hasn't uploaded since the start of August? Really? I thought he was still going. Hold on. A completionist. Is he not? Oh man, the video's slowed down a lot. I would be more than willing to bet that things slowed down so much. Well, this is okay. To preface, this is entirely speculative from looking at his channel and just spitballing, knowing like kind of how the industry tends to go. I would think that he, after the whole drama, addressed it, tried to move on from it as best he could, but views still went down. He still lost people, right? I would be willing to bet that he's moving more towards working behind the scenes. I've mentioned this before. If you don't know, most people who have like successful YouTube channels and then quit their channel or like retire from it or whatever, they don't quit YouTube entirely a lot of the time. What's most common is that they actually go into working behind the scenes as like channel managers or just anything of the sort. It typically channel manager if you have a channel where like you actually built it up yourself. But even then, some people will settle for going into like video editing or thumbnail work, community management, whatever. Fuck. Because, and this is not to blow smoke up my own ass, but when you run a channel the way that like I run it, your options are pretty open moving on from that. Just because like, and a lot of people do run their channels the way that I run it, especially before getting really large. Whether or not you pivot away from that is a different story, but like I do legitimately everything on my channel. Like everything that I just mentioned, I do everything. I don't have a single employee. I don't hire contractors or anything. Like every single thing on the channel, I do. Or your review tech who straight up deleted Review Tech USA? Question mark? That's who I think when you say Review Tech. What? He actually deleted his whole channel. Oh. Apparently there's been like crazy drama with him in the last week. Like insane. Thank you for the 27 months, Mickle. It's over for Review Tech. I'm just scrolling what came up when I searched his name on YouTube. That's all I did. First, I got the June video essay, which was very good. I watched that back when it came out. But what I'm seeing, like, within the last week of uploads right now, just from searching his name, it's like Review Tech USA caught, in parentheses, second mistress interview. Review Tech just ended his own career. Review Tech USA screams, panics, and breaks down in tears in final stream before deleting channel. The end of Review Tech USA. What is going on? What have I missed in the last week, chat? Does anyone know? What the fuck happened? He apparently started to hate what he was doing and just nuked it entirely. What? Bro's like Noah J. Too soon. I was watching an old Review Tech video last night. Yeah, apparently he's been cheating on his wife? That's not what ended his career, though. What ended his career? Other than just him deleting the channel straight up. Was that just what? Is that it? Because, like, cheating on your wife, I said this about, like, Dr. Disrespect and more recently Noah J456, right? Cheating on your wife is one of those things that's an incredibly shitty thing to do, but it's not like your career is instantly over if you get caught doing it sort of thing, right? Like, it's really shitty, but it's not something that, like, ends your career. You know? What the heck is wrong with me? Why am I single? Apparently hatred of politics is involved. But didn't he, like, drag himself into the super volatile political sphere? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not, overly familiar with him. But to my understanding, he did, right? Bad life issues like his daughter being very ill. Interesting. Deleting the channel is crazy, though. Because, like, not only for someone like him, is that, like, more than a decade of your life's work? Like an archive of it, but that's also your portfolio, right? Like, to piggyback also off of what I was saying about, like, people moving into channel management when they retire from their own channels. In the last couple months, I've gotten a couple offers to run other channels. Like, people just finding me by, like, my business email or, like, my LinkedIn or whatever, and being like, hey, I have this channel that we're starting up. We've got a bunch of employees on board. We would like you to be the channel manager. So, like, the guy kind of overseeing the whole operation of it. I've declined all of them, for the record, because I just, frankly, don't have time to. With my own channel, this shit takes up plenty of time. Trust me. But, like, even with a channel of my size, you can already move into a full-time career with channel management, just in the background. Like, you don't even have to be the face of anything. Has residual income value as well. That's true. Like, I have a lot of old videos that I don't like looking back on. Like, looking back on them, it's kind of embarrassing for me. Especially, bro, one of the worst things is when I have those videos that in my head, I'm like, man, that is such a dog shit video from, like, years ago and I just didn't know what I was doing. And then out of the blue, like, just one random morning, I'll get, like, a new comment on it. And I'm like, oh, people are still just like randomly finding my channel through these videos that I think are shit. Like, I hate that. But every time that I'm like, maybe I just take it down for like brand image, right? Like just to have a more consistently high quality channel page. I always think, I'm like, at the very least, leaving it up. If people do randomly find it, I just get ad revenue from it. Like, I literally lose money by unlisting or privating those videos. So I might as well leave them up, as much as I don't like them. I can take the hit on my own ego for it. Beyond the character that I play, I'm not above that. We get to see where you started out. Yeah, I some of them I look back on and I'm like, man, this video fucking sucks. Like this, if you found my channel through this video today, you would not subscribe. You would not come back because this video sucks. But it is what it is. God of War on the list for someday. I've played one of the PSP titles. I played Chains of Olympus. I played the first one. I have both of them because I bought the PS3 version that has both of them, like the HD version for PS3. So I have both. I just never played the other one. What's the other one called? Could just add an old content label. Yeah, some people do put like outdated on all their old video titles. I've seen that. He'll play it right after Sekiro. Man, I have that giant list of games. Ghost of Sparta, thank you. That is the other PSP one. And even like recently, I've been adding a shit ton of games that people have just been like requesting that I didn't think I would really ever play, but I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll throw it on there. Like Nightmare Creatures, Demon Ex Machina, Panzer Dragoon. I just pulled up the list. It's on my phone. I have this giant notepad of games that I want to do a series for someday. And it's one of those notepads. It's like a 50-some franchise long list. So it's one of those lists that I'm like, I will never get through every single one of these. But I aspire to, knowing that it's completely unrealistic to do that. Where we voted for more FromSoft game streams. Have you seen this schedule? Enough said. Anyway, it is about that time. I have to get back to video work. Well, I have to make dinner. And then video work, because I'm hungry. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to leave a sub, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing other new stuff that's been coming out. Like the Silent Hill 2 remake, the Black Ops 6 campaign that is surprisingly very fun to stream through. We've been doing all the other 100% series that I've been running forever now, like Yakuza, Metal Gear. We're doing Metal Gear tomorrow. We'll be playing MGS2 tomorrow. Another banger game. Armored Core Ace Combat, etc. Anyway. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like, because algorithm, you know how it goes. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below, things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are down there if you're looking for them. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.